morning, children. In the last class we discussed about the revision of essay 1 second lesson, essay 1 second lesson revision for essay 1. Now let us start third lesson, animal fiber. Already your class teachers posted the homework portion in the WhatsApp group. According to that you follow and daily I am giving some explaining important topic concept and related to that at least 4 to 5 answers and giving you to write as a part of revision. If you write a few answers, you write and learn, few answers you read and listen the concept, automatically you can cover a complete lesson. Okay, next, what is animal fiber? In this we are going to discuss about a silkworms. Life cycle of a silkworm diagram is most important. How the cocoon, why the cocoons are boiled, why cocoons are shelled, and why we prefer to use a natural fibers. And the story discussion goes between the two students, and she went with the grandfather to see all these the topics we are going to discuss. You can see here weaving. It is a life cycle of a silkworm. Life cycle of silkworm. Most important, you have to practice this and practice the diagram, and slow light brown color you draw it with the color it, so it gives exactly like a silkworm. And here story of wool also given, how the wool is used and how they will take the fleece or hair of that sheep. All this it is given in this form. Now let us do this important shearing, shouting, sorting, and bleaching, dyeing, combing, cording, rolling and twisting, spinning, weaving or knitting woolen fabric. These are the steps should be followed to get the woolen fabrics. What is the first step? It is shearing, is removing the seed. Then showering, cleaning and washing, sorting, bleaching, dyeing, that is a coloring, dyeing, combing and cording. After that they will comb with that wooden comb. There is a combing and cording, rolling and twisting. It should be rolled and it's twisted. Spinning. Next, weaving and knitting. Weaving or knitting woolen fabrics. So in this way we can woolen fabrics weight. And see children, mainly protein, mainly a carbohydrate called cellulose. So silk is a mainly protein, cotton mainly carbohydrate called cellulose. So animal fiber consisting of a protein, and keratin is a protein present in animal fiber, and mostly plant fibers are a carbohydrates. And do you know wool is a poor conductor of heat? Air trapped in between the woolen fibers and prevents the flow of heat from our body to our surroundings. So we feel hot and are protected from cold. Give reasons why people in desert area also use woolen clothes. Woolen cloth also help to dose fire, as it does not allow the air to pass so easily we can dose means put out the fire. That's why in a fire accident occurs at the time, immediately they will take a blanket, just they will place they will keep the blanket on that particular place or particular man. So what happens? It stops the passage of air. When it stops the passage of air, automatically fire put off. So for that reason woolen cloth is used. Okay, and silk is a mainly protein called keratin, and cotton mainly is a carbohydrate called cellulose. So now here it is, guess what are answer, write it down in your notebook. Nilima, come here and see the water tank. What she observed? Combing, you can see the other picture how the combing and cording is done, figure 13. Next, first one is they are spreading that. Fourth one is twisting, and fifth figure which we get, it is a weaving. Next, weaving is done in the both way, rolling and twisting. and weaving, spinning. Next weaving and knitting comes to the woolen fabric. These are the steps should be followed to get the woolen fabrics. Do you know the thread you get from the average cocoon ranges from about 1,000 to 3,000 feet, and about 2,000 to 3,000 cocoons are required to make 500 grams of silk. That is about 5 lakhs feet or more than 1 lakh. That's not all people involved in the process suffer from skin as well as the respiratory problems due to continuous handling the silkworm and the silk fibers, as it consisting of a small thread, and it is it consists full of a dust and everything. So the person who are continuously working with them, they may get some diseases like diseases and respiratory problems. So every field has some problems, so be care and we have to do our works. This is a life cycle of a silkworm. Next, here how they are cleaning, how they are cutting the fleece, and how they are boiling the cocoons. All these are it is shown in the pictures. With the pictures also you can understand what is this. Stall 2 cocoons are where it is just grown. Here it is boiled, they are stifled, and next located ends reeled into reels, how they are taking a thread. So all these are given with the help of a pictures. You can see how the mulberry moth to egg. The stall was where eggs and different mass were displayed. All the eggs and the displayed are here, displayed are there, and next afterwards they will take out and get fleece from that. They will cut the fleece. And which type of goats will have the soft hair? Angora goats will have the soft hair. Why cocoons are boiled? Why cocoons are stifled? And flow chart for making the woolen fabrics, life cycle of a silkworm. All these are important questions. See children, let me give some important questions from this. Before that, animal fibers are natural fibers. Yes, the fibers which are obtained from animal and plant are said to be a natural fiber. Animal fiber is a protein, while plant fiber is a carbohydrate. Animal fiber is a protein. Which type of protein is present? Keratin. And animal fiber, plant fiber is a carbohydrate. What is the sericulture? Rearing of silk worms or for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Egg, larva, pupa, adult moth are stages in the life cycle of silkworm. Prepare a chart showing life cycle of silkworm and display that in the classroom. Why? Sorry, I am reading the different one only. Separation of a silk fiber from cocoon is called reeling. Hair of animals like goat, sheep, camel, etc. are used to obtain woolen fiber. Angora goat hair is soft to spray different types of fabrics like shawls and sweaters. Removing of hair or fleece from the skin of a sheep is called shearing. What is meant by shearing? Removing the hair and skin from the skin is said to be a shearing. Cleaning of fleece with a stream of water is called showering. Knitting is a process of making fabric by using a knitting needles to form a interlocking loops and rings of a woolen yarn. See, I will show that what is knitting. Here it is. This is the way of knitting. The interlocking, the zigzag manner they will knit that. Okay. Knitting and or weaving is done. So all these other questions are important. And next, let me give some important questions from this. Which place in our state is called Silk City? Pochampalli. Why cocoons are Sheffield? Third one. Fourth one. Next, what will happen if cocoons are not boiled? Fifth one. Sixth one also important. What are the differences between fleece of a Angora goat and a camel? Okay. Next, seventh one. Make a flow chart showing various stages of production of woolen fabrics. Enough. That is second one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth, seventh. Second, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 5 questions with life cycle of a silkworm, that you have to draw, practice it. So these important questions you have to write one time in your classwork, back of your classwork, and learn it. Please children, daily I am giving few answers only, not more than 5 or 6. So better whatever the questions I will say, write that, learn, read, and write one time in a classwork. Practice the life cycle of silkworm also. So till now 3 lessons revision we completed, and let me remind those who did not complete their projects and activities, children, please complete it and submit in the school. And classwork also complete. You know that written skill marks we are going to give for classworks only. If you submit your classwork, then that column is filled. If not, we'll put 0. Thank you children.